tired of buying cars to my driveway jam. The neighbor still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. To these weak. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my...
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Young Kwaku has it all teed up, and we're underway from Pittsburgh. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Straight to the air they go. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And that's good for a gain of 5. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 36. That's completed right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down. Fields out of the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
They'll run here with Blake Corum. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. They're going to run on first down with Corum. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They'll give to Corum on the option. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
You got a mini base. Go.
They'll turn to Corum on third down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Fields looking to throw. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Penix working from the gun. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Running left is Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession.
Here we go, son. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He lobs it deep middle. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
Here we go. Sit high.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Penix. He fires one deep down the middle. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Steelers have it, headed the other way!
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them back. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it 2nd down, well inside a field goal range. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. A 4-yard run, but it doesn't help a ton. It's 3rd and 12.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pitts brings it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Don't jump.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Handoff goes to Corum, running left. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. That is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Here we go.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Tonight.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Jared. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Moore with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They connect on the deep shot. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Relocates a couple of yards through that chaos. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Falcons pushing for points. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Penix now. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 11. All right.
Now it's Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got the hook up to Watkins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Buys time, rolling right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Falcons have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another 2nd to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Here we go. Go.
First down throw for Fields. That throw finds Pickens. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Fields on first down. Wilson's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. George Pickens, the intended target. And it sets up second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So they're left facing third and long. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. Down the sideline to the 45. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Staying with Robinson. Down the sideline inside the 30. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
11. Right.
I'll start on the ground, Corum. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Right.
Now Fields. Wilson on the slant. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready?
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Right.
Fields out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Go.
Fields looking to throw. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Monday. Here we go, tonight.
Another throw for Fields. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Easy. Right.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That throw finds Okonkwo. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Oh no, lateral, and it's loose. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Fields on 3rd. This is reeled in by Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's going deep this time. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's trying another one deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And they're going to take over possession. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. A give to Corum. Into the second level past the 30. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Blake Corum touchdown.
Here we go.
He's throwing for it. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Penix working from the gun. He lofts it deep left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. From the shotgun, Penix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A run here with Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Penix now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Moore with a return. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Penix out first down. That one's complete to London. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. He's going deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on 4th. He put everything he had into this one. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the handoff, it's Corum. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Shotgun snap to Fields. He's got the hook up to Watkins. Racing down the left side. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. Here's a give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Going to the ground again on 1st. Past the 35. 20, 15. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. They'll run here following the penalty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A 9-yard gain helps them recover in short order. It's 2nd and 11. They put Mooney in motion right. McClellan running behind center. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now. Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Falcons trying to do some window dressing. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one's marked as a 38-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Give to Corum from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, Scott.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Scott.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week in the wild card round. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.